Guys, so the next stock that we're breaking down for this morning is Sundial, or ticker symbol SNDL. I have my lines and graphs already set. We're starting from a higher time frame, that being the daily interval, and this allows us to find our support and resistance lines, our entries, our targets, and all that other good stuff. So let's go ahead and dive in. So you can see that currently we're down almost 3% for the morning. It's kind of fluctuating between 2 and 3%. We look at our volume, we're at 8.4 million, you guys. So we're definitely way above the 150,000 threshold that we like to see. Let's go over our support and resistance lines, and then we'll get into more in depth on where we're at currently. So up here is our major resistance line. This is the highest level of resistance tested, and you can see that back here we had trouble breaking past this area, ultimately gapped up, came back underneath and failed, came back up again a third time. You want to test these at least 3 times, and you can see that we failed in this area as well, pushing us all the way down to our major support line down here. And you can see that we our support line is our lowest level of support tested. I forgot to mention that. All right, so you can see that we bounced from this area over here and back underneath. We have resistance back here and back here. So these are heavily tested areas, you guys, and we have to respect these lines. Now let's get in more in depth on where we're at currently. So let me zoom in. So you can see that we've been creating these lower highs, and basically that means we are in this downward trend. You can even see on the trend line that we are below this. If you need more clarification to see that we are in this downward trend, you look at the RSI, you can clearly see that we are in this downward trend as well. So as of right now, I don't think this would be the best entry to get in. I would suggest waiting until we can pull back down to at least our lowest level of support tested that I was mentioning earlier, and that would be at the 78-cent area. Once we can retest, or if we retest this area, like I said, this would be a great entry. You could have your stop loss or a mental stop loss underneath all of the candlesticks down here at the 67-cent area, and this is going to be below our support line. So if we do break back below that area, it's going to show relative weakness, and you would want to get out of that stock until we can at least show that buyers are stepping up, or at least until we can create a reversal. As for a long-term investor or a long-term holder or a core trader as myself, for this specific stock, I don't really see an issue with getting in at these lower levels, because you're going to be holding for a longer term, between like 1 to 5 years. So it really wouldn't be an issue unless you're looking for the best entry. And like I said, that would be down here at the 78-cent area. And with this downward trend, I don't doubt that we would retest these lower levels after this breakout that we had. Okay, so usually when we have a breakout, you get an all-time high, and then you retest the support level, and then start to correct and create that upward momentum that we like to see. Okay, so all we can do right now is just be patient and wait for that to at least retest that support level, or at least show signs of a reversal. What we want to see is a higher low, and at least above the trend line itself, you guys. So as of right now, for Sundial, at this moment in time, would not be the best buy until we can at least retest that lower level of support. So I like to make these videos really fast and efficiently, and if I did that for you guys, please hit that like and subscribe button. It allows me to create this content for you guys Monday through Friday or every other day. But other than that, you guys have a beautiful day and happy trading.